The show features adults using adult language and discussing mature topics. You have been warned.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, I'm just busting chops. I don't know if your friend there is being sincere or not, but
You know who else is busting chops?
Oh, come on!
Are we fucking live?
Yeah. Come on!
Hi, how's it going?
Can't have a conversation. Get button.
We are short one player, but they'll be here eventually, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does anybody want to recap what happened last time?
Well,
sorry. First off, hello, welcome to Retroverse Vaccine Edition.
I really caught you off guard there.
You super did. That music you hear in the background is Sirenscape, and we're listening to Running the Net right now.
Can you restart it?
Oh, yeah. You can't hear it because
No.
I'm a stupid.
no.
There we go. Now it's running the net. I don't know if that actually stopped and started it.
It should start up eventually. I'll let you know if it's not.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, so does anybody want to recap what the fuck happened last time?
We played Two Truths and a Lie, and the only person who took it seriously is
Barkley.
me. And Barkley did do that, but he was also very dramatic. And speaking of Barkley being dramatic, he was like, "Hey, guess what? I'm gonna die." Haha, isn't that funny? And then, you know, as like a sensible person, I was like, "What the fuck? What? Are you serious? We need to look into this." And then we looked into it, and then we actually went on the thing that we were supposed to go on, and we went to the grid. And we were looking for
Cyblights.
Thank you, Cyblights. And we found a giant skull that's floating in the middle of the room. It was super creepy. And now we're fighting a bunch of creepy clones or whatever. And yeah, that's where we are.
I'm honestly glad that we went over that because I apparently missed the last 20 minutes of the episode or something.
Yeah.
we found a survivor or a victim or whatever.
We took him out
and then immediately we got surrounded by started to get surrounded by a bunch of like just chrome like Pepsi Man looking people.
Hell yeah, Pepsi Man.
No, I don't want your artificial sugars.
I do. Bring them my way.
I don't know what this track is, but it's really quiet.
Oh, I may have turned it down. Sorry.
Like, I turned it up to like max volume and I can barely hear it.
Like a spaceship hum?
No, it's like a little bit of synthetics, but it's like way, way low.
Is that better? I just turned it up some. It's cool. I'm about to move it up to the like exciting one.
Okay.
Yeah. So we left off. You guys are in a facility searching for a troll cyblight. You came to this facility, which you know is known for having been a very popular like industrial area here in the virtual world several decades ago, but it's kind of fallen off. It's now been sort of a place where scavengers come through for old ancient tech that is still kind of valuable and rare. You guys know that there are 3 individuals that have gone missing in this place, and went down a few different corridors looking. One, you sent Heyu Pseudo Dragon down, and it found a very large, creepy thing with metal legs and noped the fuck out. And the other one, you guys went down because you heard of pods that looked like they were human-shaped. And after finding several of them empty, you started to see some that have, like, mannequin sort of looking things in them that are unmoving and unreactive. And then eventually found one that contained a actual person, a human guy in like jeans and a t-shirt who was unconscious. Vinna, using her knowledge of her own cryostasis pod, managed to awaken this individual safely, upon which he immediately barfed his guts out. And the rest of you that were not distracted by said barfing and cleaning of said barf turned around to see all of the pods in this hallway with their lights going from green to red.
We also have one of the Knights of the Grid, one of the Knights Virtuals, Hey You,
You
with
do,
us.
yes.
So, just a reminder.
I
So let's see.
believe Crypto may have just drawn a weapon and cast magic weapon.
Magic. Yep.
And I don't recall. I think he might have been the only one that actually got a reaction.
Daiyo
off.
was the.
What?
I was the last thing that did something, but Daiyo was aware as well.
Wait, everybody's here?
Yes.
For some reason, I thought like all the Henshin went one way. and
There
then
was
everybody else
talk
went
of
the other way.
splitting off, and I think you guys were like, yeah, no, that's a terrible idea. Let's not do that. And
Okay, good,
managed to
good.
convince Bark to go with the group.
I don't think we got a chance really to split up, so we all
Oh
just
no,
kind
there
of
was
went down.
so that main room that you guys were in, where there were the two hallways, the one with the creepy metal monster, and
We
then the
had
pods.
a chance, but we never got to like go down.
You
any
decided
hallways.
not to. You decided not to split off.
Somebody summoned their ghost dog.
That.
Okay, I summon a laser katana. Think of it as a not copyrighted laser sword that's shaped like a katana.
Cool. So, would everybody like to roll initiative, please?
No,
Yes, please.
Wolf.
I have
Cover.
I have extreme speed, which I'm sure will totally go.
Oh,
I have the
Yeah.
opposite of that.
Extreme
my
speed.
God.
My rolls were ass.
Alright, let's see. What is
I'm just gonna say now, it's I got a 5.
no.
For initiative, do you add your
Dexterity
Just your dex
modifier.
modifier, unless you
Just your
have like a
dex.
specific feat for it.
Okay.
Alert, I think.
Yeah.
Then I got a dirty 20.
Nice.
At advantage, I got 10 total.
Ooh.
You know what, Scotty? That's fine because at advantage I got 9.
Oh my God.
Extreme speed,
Y'all.
buddies.
Extreme speed buddies.
Bob, you must have rolled real bad.
A
Henshin are
2
fast.
first and a 5 second.
What did Daiyo get?
I got 2 and a 7.
16.
Did you get?
16.
Ah, okay.
Out of plus
And
5, so it's not impressive either.
Oli?
7.
Oh my
Oh my
God,
God.
y'all.
I can't wait. This is what you do to us, Kat, when you don't let us roll often and get these dice
This
lays
isn't
off.
contagious. My
We-
fuck ups are not. My dice rolls are not contagious. It doesn't work that way.
are.
Our characters forgot how to react.
Oh my God.
We
haven't
should
I
never get a chance to
haven't
breathe.
fought in 1,000 years, and you guys are.
Let's say we're surprised by the amount of number of enemies that have
Yeah.
arisen.
Oh, absolutely.
Makes sense.
We're surrounded on both sides.
It's not that we suck
Literally, you
at
guys have
rolling.
never been in a game. What is this? Come on, let's go. Let's
Oh
go.
no.
So,
Wait, just watch me.
Vinna, you are up first. What would you like to do?
Okay, so what we got? Like, what's the situation?
Uh,
here? Give me a
you're
second,
in-
'cause I gotta figure out what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're in this long hallway. There's probably like the hallway is probably about like I'll say 15 feet wide or so.
Mhm.
And stretches for as far as you can see. There is a there are like three of these humanoid creatures, so about 5-6 feet tall, completely covered in like that silver sheen, mannequin like, no features on the face, that are stalking towards you guys aggressively from the darkness. There's 3 coming from this side, and then several more, probably about like 5 or 6, and possibly more, because you hear movement coming from ahead of you. I'll say the nearest one is probably about, I'll be nice, 30 feet away. And that's the one that's behind where you, in the direction you guys came from, so behind you.
Alright. I'm going to I'm going to run up, and I'm probably going to just regular attack them and then also summon my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And then just unleash that shit on their asses. Yeah. Where's I'm gonna use my hammer. Stomp them like the bugs that they are.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, there's so much shit, and I have literally never used it.
Oh, are you using the hammer?
Yeah, that's a plus. That's a plus one. It's just
Okay.
And then since I am 14th level, we have 2 attacks now, right? Yes.
That depends. What
Henshin?
class are you?
That's a question for the Henshin.
Then yes.
What?
Henshin have extra attack.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, there's so much shit, and I literally like the curse of not being able to read.
Scotty.
What up?
I think the Gridmaster is currently sharing a space with Jesse. If we want to sublet, we should.
Oh, hi.
Look
How's it
again.
going, Jesse?
Wow.
It's
I was
chaotic.
prepared.
Hi. Roll initiative, please.
Yeah, okay, I can do that.
A bunch of podlings are coming out of their pods, so we gotta unpod them.
Yeah.
Wait, do we have the book for Dark Crystal Adventures already? Because I would love to play.
Don't even get me started.
But you can't have wings. You're a boy.
We just got the book for Labyrinth, the RPG, and it's so good.
Oh,
I
can't.
would want to play a podling, just so I could just be like,
Alright,
"Fala
so
bam."
I got 18 and 17 on my attacks,
Both hit.
and then spiritual weapon.
23 on my initiative, by the way, Gridmaster.
Oh,
Holy
thank you.
fuck.
You might as well copy paste the initiative.
Yep.
Okay, and then for spiritual weapon, am I using my attack on it?
It uses your spellcasting modifier.
Okay. Okay, I mean that's the same thing, so it's fine. Sorry.
You're fine.
Okay, so I'm moving towards it because I am using a close range weapon, so I'm getting up and personal with it, and I'm gonna try to hit it. More. Okay. That's going to be 17 on that one, so it also hits.
That hits.
Yeah, great. Great. Okay, so I have. She has her dad's hammer, so it yeah, but because it's her hammer now, it's bright purple, and when you smash with it, the lights, it looks like a spider. So when you smash with it, the lights glow, the eyes glow with a bright green.
I'm so proud right now. It's unreasonable.
And then my second question, I'm sorry, just so I can get more thematic of Vinna fighting. Because have we ever witnessed Vinna fighting?
No.
What is your spirit
This is
weapon?
the first one.
Oh yeah.
Is it like Kosa? Is it just like a spider? Is it a little laser dragon?
Yeah, I mean, yes, it's a little laser dragon, I think, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yes, it is. So she, she smashes, and then lights spark, and, a little laser dragon comes out of it, and just pew, pew, pew! And, hold on, let me roll damage.
Wait, does the laser dragon use finger guns?
That
Oh.
is so much better.
I think Chris already has a spell for it, but I feel like that's something a laser dragon needs. You just go.
Okay, so that's.
The
where
city
am I-
disappeared.
Oh,
It's like Evangelion, where you just see the beam just shoot in the horizon, and like,
2d6, and
good shonen stuff.
then.
You're only allowed to use finger guns though if you can use two at the same time. You know, you have to be able to run with both guns, as it were.
If we were using dark matter stuff in here, that's an actual cantrip.
Okay, that's where it was at. I was like, I remember seeing finger guns as a spell somewhere.
Yeah, it's a cantrip that turns your fingers into actual blasters. For like a whole minute. It's fantastic.
Cat, so for
Attack number 1.
my spiritual weapon, I did 12.
Okay.
And then for my hammer, I did 7 plus 1. So 8 for the first one. And then for the second one, it's 10 for the second one.
Nice. That's 30 damage in one round. Nice.
Bang, bang, bang! And then she
Nice.
turns around and winks at the group because she's.
And then I'll say you started your turn before Hey You got here, so I'll say they can go next, and then at next round we'll restart with you at the top. Hey You.
Yep.
Nice. So to fill Hey You in on what is happening, you guys are in this long corridor. The hallway is about 15 feet wide, and the one wall is just lined for as far as you can see with these pods that have humanoid figures in them that are kind of like shiny silver mannequins that have no facial features at all. One of these pods did have a human in them that you guys safely freed and had been currently puking his guts out when all of the green lights on these pods turned red and some of these mannequin things started waking up and approaching. There are 3 behind you and 6 in front of you, and the ones behind you are 30 feet away and the ones in front of you are about 40 feet away.
Oh,
What do you
well.
want to do?
Methinks it's time for a bloodshot. They reach their hand out and snap it up hard, and you see kind of like airstrikes happening around their palm, and it forms into some kind of a weird arcane shape. And little droplets of bright silver blood leak out for a second, harden into daggery shapes, and then lance out in a cone towards the back. And
Nice.
everybody needs to make dex saves.
Which ones are you going against? The ones
The
the
back.
3. Okay. So 3 dex saves.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I was worried that you were just doing some sort of cloud of daggers and that we were all having to do dex saves.
It's a cone. It's a cone.
So a 7,
No.
11,
No.
and 18.
1. I thought there were 6 in the back.
Oh no, the 6 are in front of you.
Oh, well, shit. I was going for the more of them.
Oh,
Fuck,
okay,
I had-
okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was trying to hit everybody.
Which one did Vinna go after? The small
She
group or
went-
the big group?
Yeah, she went toward the big group because they were within range. The other guys, the highest they got was a 14.
Yeah, okay. So only one passed.
Okay.
The DC was 17.
Okay.
So, with that all being said, let's see here. It is. I'm using 2nd level spells as my luck right now, so an extra d6. So 3d6. And I lose a d4. 2d4, actually. Oh, no, shit, this is really complicated, actually. So it's going to be 2d6 of necrotic and 3d6 of piercing.
Okay, do you want to
So
roll that?
yeah, let me start throwing some bones here. All right, 11 for the necrotic damage, and 10, 12 for the piercing damage, and I take 3. So, yep, he bleeds out a little, or they bleed out a little bit, and those shards of silvery blood basically just pepper spray everybody with little sharp little slivers.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah. They don't seem to be as affected by the necrotic as you would hope. But
Well, that's
that's your action. Anything else you're doing?
Quiet.
Yeah, actually, they would like to reach out with their other hand and raise up a hard light obstacle to cover their ass. Gives them half cover.
Oh, okay.
So you see, like as they raise up the one hand, kind of just snapping it up off the ground, basically a small hard light holographic cube pops up right next to them.
Is it
It's
is it like a bonus action to use that or an action?
So hard light Holoknights get create
okay,
armor
okay.
as a bonus action, and the instance of the obstacle counts as an armor.
I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking it was the magic item.
No, this is actually what they do, as they do. We never did settle on what how much those hollow
Oh, that's
cost.
right. Sorry about that. Okay, so that's what Hey You is doing. After that, we're gonna skip Vinna because she already went to Daiyo. What do you want to do?
Okay, so there's the one hallway with a bajillion of them, and then there's the other side, and there's these 3, right?
Yeah, there's ahead of you is 6 of them that are slightly injured, and behind you is 3 of them with one guy that is a little messed up. You actually see the damage that they've taken from Hey You stuff. It's a little harder to make out just because there's kind of a chaos of deluge of stuff happening. With the one that Vinna attacked, it's much more clear. When she hit this thing, instead of it doesn't bleed, it crumples. Almost like it's sort of fluid-ish, almost like it's made of clay. It crumples inward, and then as soon as she pulls her hammer out, it starts slowly rising back up to its normal form.
Okay. The farthest away they are? How far it is?
The furthest away ones are about 40 feet away. They're 40 feet and then 30 feet.
Okay. I don't remember the area of effect of fireball right now.
You can hit them in fireball.
Yeah, but I don't want to hit us.
Oh, okay. I'll say that you can easily enough arrange it so they would be on just the very edge without
It's
hitting
20
your friends.
foot diameter.
Or 30, I'm not sure.
Diameter isn't really a thing as much. I think it's...
Yeah, they swap in spells between radius and diameter, and I think it's just 20 feet in
I think it's
any given direction.
20-foot radius.
Oh,
20 foot
Yeah, but I'll say that you put it at a point. You can put it so that you won't hit your friends.
It's huge.
Okay, then yeah, I will do that. I will reach my fanny pack of holding, get the big FU grenade, and
Okay. Which group? The larger one or the smaller one?
the larger one.
Okay, so they all need... That's dex saves,
Dex
isn't it?
save. Yeah, 15 is the city.
It's a fish after my own heart.
Kat, since I'm next to them, did I move, am I...
You were... So, okay, so there's 2 different groups, with my nose being the middle. You went to the smaller group of 3 of them, and then they're all targeting the ones at the top that are the larger
Okay.
group. Oh, okay, alright, okay. Half passed on the dot, and the ones that failed got a 11, a 7, and a 2.
Okay, so the damage is 31.
Holy shit, okay. So 15 to those who passed. And oof, the ones that failed are hurting.
Oh, you're in the
and-
hole. It's late. I'm sorry.
Huh?
I'll just warn my companions. I was going to throw a grenade.
Yeah, they look quite pissed by that. They did not like that. They do seem like they're not burning as quickly as you would like though. And anything that you are doing with your bonus action?
No, and I'm not gonna move either. So
Okay. So, their turns. In other news, their initiative is a fucking 11 and they go in the middle. So, the one directly in front of Vinna, it sort of looks at you and holds out its arms and the
Since it's your turn, I just noticed.
Oh.
I apologize. Grixon has given you advantage. So thank you.
Oh, yay! Cool. I like this.
Luke, what's wrong with you?
Thanks, I really appreciate
Thanks,
it. I will remember this.
Flash Genius. Wait, wrong game of character.
Hold up, gave advantage to the bad guys?
Yeah, that's the first time I see
To
that.
be fair, the bad guys are run by me, so it's not gonna make a difference.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they need it, is what you're hearing?
Yes.
Mm.
So this one that you would hit outstretches its arms, and the metal surface of its body almost ripples like water, almost like mercury. And it reaches out to grab you, Vinna. I need you to make a athletics or dexterity check, your choice.
Alright. Wait, athletics or like straight up dexterity?
Oh, sorry, athletics or acrobatics. It's trying to grapple you.
Okay. Athletics it is. That's a math. 12?
So you are grappled.
Yeah, great.
And then while you're grappled this way, you are restrained. And the other two are going to attack you.
They would have advantage because restrained.
They
Right?
do. I am so sorry because that advantage that Luke just bought advantage twice more.
Thanks, Luke.
I rolled like a 12 and a nat 20.
Guys, I don't know why Cozy killed Sean in the game. It's so weird.
Yeah. Did you roll another nat 20?
Wow.
I'm happy we're not using my crazy table.
We're not?
No, not in Retroverse. We
No,
use
not the
Retroverse
table.
rules.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you
They
gotta-
did not confirm to do the roll again. So
Okay,
it's just max damage.
just max damage. You hear that? It's max
Yeah.
damage.
Alright, well, but we'll see how hard they hit, so that's good.
They deal
That's
47 damage with that attack.
I have pretty good HP situation. It's fine.
I can heal you and heal myself while healing you, so it's fine.
So, that is 15 damage
Yeah, alright. That's
for the first strike.
We're off to a great start, folks.
yeah, for sure.
Sorry, guys. The second attack for the other one is a 21 to hit.
21. Yeah, that hits.
For 6 damage.
Okay.
That one actually is only a 17 to hit you.
17. Okay.
Does that hit?
Yeah, that also hits.
Okay. For 8 damage. And the last one. 21 to hit for 6 damage. You guys see these
I don't
things.
roll well,
Oh,
she
damage,
says.
I'm
I'll
sorry.
need disadvantage, she says.
How much damage? I'm sorry, I was like.
The last one was 6.
No, like in total. I just.
15, 6, and...
I think it was.
6.
Was it 2 6s?
Yeah, I think it was 2 6s.
So a total of
27.
27,
Okay.
yeah.
So you guys see these things. They come up and they're unarmed. But as they approach her, the one like reaches out, outstretches his arm, and it extends and bends into a scythe. And the other one snaps one arm, and it extends into like this large, like spear, like appendage on the end of its arm. They are hacking her up a bit.
Hey, that's the
other
Apogee's
6
job.
the other 6 at the end of the corridor are going to approach the rest of you.
Oh, just like Hurts. Good times.
So let's see.
Oh.
1.
Well, you're not on the ground, so better than hurts.
Oh, that's
Not
convenient.
yet.
There are.
I have a way higher con.
Yeah, there are 6 of you. So the nearest one, actually the one at the back starts running towards you guys and leaps into the air
Counter
and
leap.
lands.
I was joking. I was like, counter leap.
Lands amid the group of you, and I need all of you, who are in within 10 feet, which I believe would probably be all of you because you kind of all clumped together. Because none of you said you moved. To make strength saving throws, please.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
Include me.
That does not include you because you went to the other end. You moved away from them.
Let me double check something real quick before anyone says their results.
Mm-hmm.
Mac's doing that thing where it's decided it's gonna erase every single bit of my character sheet so I can't see anything.
Oh no!
Okay, I have to. It's a bonus action to do what I was going to do, so never mind. I got a 6.
11.
12.
19.
What did Daiyo get?
19.
Oli?
18.
Hey, you.
13.
Okay, so 2 passed. As this thing lands, there is this almost burst of a combination of like force and almost a static shock that knocks most of you off your feet. The only ones of you that manage to retain your footing are Daiyo and Oli. And of those, let's see. Everyone who failed takes 12 force damage, and those who passed take 6.
Okay.
And then its friends descends upon you. I will say they were 40 feet away, so only wait, what's their speed? Yeah, I'll say that only the one that jumped into the midst of you, and then 3 others can reach you. So. Okay, so the first one approaches Crypto and swings at you while you are prone. That's a dirty 20 to hit you.
Yep.
For 6 damage. There's my normal rolls. That's a 12 to hit.
Nope.
Yeah. The next one goes after Vox. That's another nat 20.
I can't wait to ruin you.
For 15 damage to you.
15, you got it.
Second strike. Okay, that's more of my usual. So that's a 12 to hit with the second one.
Oh no. No.
And then the last one is going after Hey You.
Hey, you.
21 to hit.
Ah.
4 damage.
Let's take this sad song and make it better.
I don't get bonus benefit from my cover, do I?
No, we're
in
gonna
this
get
case. I still have
copyright.
that +2 to have cover.
I'm gonna say no because you're prone, and it's kind of like it ran up to you, so it's kind of like in melee. The second strike, however, I rolled a 2 and a 2, so
Did you roll advantage?
I
Because
did
we're
roll at
prone.
advantage,
Okay.
and I rolled a
sure.
2, and then I rolled a 2.
Okay.
And that is the remainder of their turns. The rest of them are in melee with you now, but weren't able to reach anybody. Bark, what would you like to do?
Well, I use 5 feet of my movement to get right back up. Because I am
Oh,
an
shit.
athlete.
Oh, fancy.
Then he
Man,
jumps in the
sports
air.
ball is really paying off.
He jumps in the air at triple the normal vertical height that he can normally jump. So quite a few feet in the air. Because I got on my, whatever they called? Breeze Mike's sneakers. Mikey's. And
Mikey's.
as a bonus action, Barkley has his laser katana, and suddenly splitting off from where he's at, there's another one of him, and both of them strike at the one that attacked all of us.
Okay.
And then one of them keeps running and moves 35 feet towards Vinna. Would they be able to reach Vinna?
They are within yeah, they can reach Vinna, yes.
Okay. Because of my mobile feat, I do not provoke attacks of opportunity. So I run
Nice.
straight to her. But I'm going to roll the 2 attacks first. 27 and... Oh, I thought that was an out one. I got scared. 17.
Both hit.
Okay.
And this is against the one that's in melee with the real bark, right?
No, this is the one that hopped in the middle that did the AoE thing.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so that one takes...
That one is, yeah, that one's close to you, but yeah.
That one takes a total of 16 radiant damage. As they get, cross-slashed. And then
Okay.
Bark Prime was running over to Vinna. And one of the ones she's on attacks that one. With my extra attack.
Okay.
Because I've actually...
What's your to hit on that one? And are you going after the one that she hit, or one of the one that is holding onto her, or the other 2 that are surrounding her?
Definitely the one holding onto her. It is not restrained though, right? It's just grappled condition currently.
Yeah, she is restrained. It is grappled.
I got another 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And 8 radiant damage. And I
Okay.
think that's me. Yeah.
And you were hitting it with a hollow sword, right?
It's the laser sword katana that does radiant damage. Handle,
Okay.
turn it on.
Go ahead and make a strength check as you try to pull the blade back. It resists. You can see the nanites that form up this creature almost forming over it. I'll say you have advantage because it makes sense because it is kind of a not lightsaber.
19.
You manage to pull it back. You retain your weapon.
Interesting. Okay.
And I believe that's all Bark can do, right?
That was move, action, bonus action. So yeah.
Mark, that was a slam dunk! Awesome! I would give you a high five, but I'm kind of tangled up.
Vox, what would you like to do?
Oh, you speak only language.
You are currently prone. There is one of these, definitely not T9000s, crouched over you, trying to stab you, succeeding a little bit, and 5 others in this crowd among you. What do you want to do?
Well, thank you for making some of this easy. I am going to spend half my speed to stand because I am not an athlete. And then I am going to... So here's a question for my Gridmaster. If I use one of my super cool signature moves and I'm on top of a mass, is it still only going to affect one of them?
I mean, if it would only affect one creature normally, then yeah.
It depends on what the move is, because there are different moves that, like,
Yeah,
some of
if
them
it's
are
one that-
heavy.
I'm reading that right now.
Yeah.
This is what happens. If I don't get to use these things all the time, I can't be fierce.
I'm just saying.
That's-
Like,
I'm
That's what
literally
I'm
just picking on you at
saying.
this point. You're doing great. I love it. I wouldn't be here if I
It's-
didn't love it.
It's still my favorite part of Henshin, though.
it is absolutely the best part of Henshin.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What are we talking about?
The
super
super
move.
moves that the speed Henshin get.
All right.
They
So,
can
when I
be
get
like
up,
Thunder Kick of the Velociraptor. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
or,
like the combo moves?
The
Yeah,
Eldritch
yeah.
Kick of Justice. Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. I will open with the one on top of me. I'll do a basic unarmed, using that as a catalyst to jump and set off a kick. See where we go from there.
Okay.
First attack. That is a 15.
15 misses. It actually, like, you reach out to punch it, and it like twists out of the way unnaturally. Like it shouldn't have operate that way if it had a spine.
Yeah. Okay. I'm definitely freaked out by their non-standardized body structures. That forces me to have to pivot on what I wanted to do, and instead I will pull out Diamascus, my Henshin sword, and I'm gonna use Deep Antler. So here I go with the attack.
Giggity.
There we go. All right, so we are looking at 26, excuse me, 26.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, good. And it was an 18. I was so close to using overdrive. So I'm gonna roll 46 of thunder damage.
Can I use air guitar as a reaction to give him that 1+1 bump?
On the die.
Yeah, it wouldn't affect the die roll.
It affects the roll. It says if
total.
it says
Yeah,
if the target
yeah,
has just
or-
made an ability check, saving throw, or attack roll, you can add +1 to the roll. That is literally the text of the spell.
But this is, I think we have the same thing where it's just like if you hit a 19 or 20 on the die, like
Yeah,
it's considered
I'm
crit.
gonna say no
Like the
because
fighter
like
thing.
by that roll it makes it much more powerful.
I do appreciate the idea. Hey, you if you want to try and just do it for the look, you get a wing.
I'll need the reaction for something else maybe. So if it's not going to happen, I'm not going to waste it.
Oh yeah, totally. So we have 12, 16 points of thunder damage, and if they have any layers of corruption, which I don't think they do.
They do not know.
Okay, then none of the extra bennies happen. That's my 2 attacks.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't want to necessarily get out of area right now.
Okay.
Cool.
Oli, what would you like to do? You are
Okay.
standing. You are not prone.
No, I'm not.
You are surrounded by bad guys, none of which actually went after you. But it did seem like they went after the people that were in the most disadvantageous spot, so prone.
Yeah. Well, I would like to. I go. Oh, everyone's doing the cool thing. Okay. I flip my coin and it splits off in 2, and I grab it with both hands and I jet out my octopus arms. And with one arm, I would like to grab the one that's on Crypto, and with the other arm, I would like to grab Crypto, put him up, and hit him on the head a few times, like pat him on the head.
Crypto.
Thank you.
No, I don't want to hurt Crypto.
Roll to pat.
You said hit Crypto.
Roll to pat. You might get a
I
critical
would
pat.
like to grab Crypto.
You're,
No, I
you
want
do,
to
you're
grab
not going
that
to
and put him up so
accidentally
he's not
smash
vulnerable.
Crypto's face in.
No! No!
You don't have to roll.
Okay.
Okay, so you're lifting Crypto up, and what is the other thing you're doing?
I'm grabbing the one that's on him, and I'm like punting it onto the ceiling with my octopus arm. So it doing the thing where it, like the octopus like slams it up and down, but I can only hit it once. So with the other arm, would that count as an action if I was picking Crypto up?
I'll say I'll allow it.
Oh, okay, cool.
But it would count as like half your movement.
Okay.
Are Ollie's tentacles slimy? Is he like just covered in goop now?
No, they're fine.
They're smooth tentacles.
They're
They're
smooth
very tender
tentacles.
and gentle.
They're gentle. I'm picking up my best friend. Chill
No,
out,
that's good,
guys,
but they-
man.
They
I
don't
think
have
so.
suction cups
They're
or anything,
genticles.
smooth tentacles.
Ah, tentacles now.
Not genitals. That's a whole different
You know
kind of
what?
tentacle.
I'll leave it up to I'll leave it up to the imagination. What do the tentacles feel like? You know, whatever. So with
I just
one
This
know
show-
he's covered in your like weird slime.
This show is for mature audiences. Viewer discretion
I was gonna say
is
you're gonna
advised.
need the
They're
disclaimer.
I have that at the
absolutely
beginning of
hentai.
every
The
game.
dog-
normally.
No, I
Really putting the
Why did
hand in
Ollie
Henshin right now.
roll
got
The
needed-
pile drive T9000 or
okay, I
Z900.
gotta look. All right, so it's +5, so 17 to hit this guy for the first one.
That hits, yes.
Okay. Should I roll my other attack so I can slam him up and down?
Do you get 2 attacks or just the one?
I'm a Henshin, aren't I?
You get to.
It gets 2.
Oh, okay, then
I
yeah.
get 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm a Henshin, aren't I?
I know
Yeah.
it's been a long time and you've never played Ollie, but like yes.
I have played Ollie. I did this
What?
one other time. I also got a 17 on that one, so I will roll 5, 9, 8, 17 damage in all.
Nice. Okay. And I believe that is everything you can do.
Yeah. This got my he's grappled though. The guy in my
Oh,
in
okay,
my
good to know.
tentacle is grappled. Yeah.
Crypto, what would you like to do? You are now standing, having been lifted up off of the ground and back to your feet by a very large tentacle and then gently patted on the head.
Thanks, darling. And then you see him kind of like roll his shoulders a little bit, like, all right. And he turns towards Daiyo and Barkley, and he's like, all right, pay attention, because I'm only going to do this once. As you see the Archfur Fang glow blue, and then like he'll like kind of smile a little bit, and his teeth are going to glow blue. And he's going to take the eye patch off, and it's going to have a blue flame, and it's like, these guys are about to have a bad time. as
We're
he's
blue
going to go and bite.
now.
It is his cybernetic eye, by the way. You haven't seen it yet.
He's Crypto Sans.
So it went from like the Terminator, like metallic and with the red dot, to the blue dot with the blue flame, and he's about to have a bad time. And he's gonna go and bite one of them, not necessarily the one in Ollie's arm, but one of the other ones.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Exactly.
I don't feel like
That was on
Toby
purpose.
Fox would be mean to us, but
I rolled a 19.
Yeah, that hits. Mm-hmm.
Alright. And it is 1d8 plus strength. So I believe that is 9.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's piercing.
I'll say yeah, because that makes sense.
And then as soon as his like teeth dig in a little bit,
Uh-huh.
you can kind of see his head swivel just a little bit, and the cybernetic eye winks at the both of them as he and spends his what was it, 20 HP to do the extra
Oh.
however many it was. I don't remember how many it was now.
Look at this De-Fragger just dumping their hit points. Classic
I know,
De-Fragger
right?
What was it?
Give me a second. I'm pulling it up.
I never knew her.
The Fragger.
move. How many times was she bloodied from her own volition?
So often. Fucking all the time. Like,
I'm
always.
almost dead. Better boost this attack.
Perpetually.
Ah!
I also don't know if the
It's such an
the
anime.
bite counts as
Okay.
magical.
Frag
Great.
Strike is expend 5 hit points of your own hit points to deal 2d6 damage,
Ooh.
plus an additional 1d6 for every 5 hit points after that. So 20 hit points equals 5d6.
I think that's the maximum, so
Yep.
So I will do that.
Maximum crypto currency. I don't know.
12. I think these are the ones I rolled. Shouldn't have so many dice laying about.
Bob's looking very plastic all of a sudden.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
that is what I imagine is trying to hit
12.
us. It's horrifying.
Basically, except that, but like super shiny. Do you remember the art of like the pinball wizard? It's basically that.
17
Was that
force
the-
damage,
Nice.
We're gonna
Was
have
it
to
and they have to do a strength save.
Okay, strength saving throw.
My
That's a
DC's a
12.
15. 15. So they are.
Yeah, that's on a failure.
I think they're knocked prone, is what mine does.
You are a data
Data
defragger.
burn, C-frag, strength
Dad-
save, or prone. So they're
Yep.
prone now.
Yeah.
Dad defragger?
What?
A dad defragger?
Dad. No, my fucking god.
Oh yeah, 'cause I heard. I also
Dada.
heard Daddy the Fragger, and I'm like, what?
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure. Yeah.
Dad fragger.
dad fragger.
I mean, you did just like do something super badass and wink at everybody, so you kind of invited that on yourself.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I know.
is
I
there
had to do it at
anything-
least once.
Is there anything else Crypto would like to do? Because holy fucking shit.
He's gonna summon his arms as a bonus action.
Okay. You chomp down on this thing and you're expecting, like meat to it. It almost like dissolves in your mouth and you can feel like what feels the only thing that it can compare to is what you imagine like licking like liquid metal would taste like. It sort of rolls off your tongue and you can see the nanites coming out of your mouth and flowing back into this creature and surrounding it again.
They got a
It's very-
crunch.
It's super gross.
Hmm.
And that is the end of initiative, I believe. Top of the round. Hey, you! What would you like to do? That is so much fun. I cannot believe I've never said that phrase before.
You're welcome. So,
What you gonna do when they come for you?
singed and scared, but still flapping, Mistress is going to peek out from underneath the glittery cape, and also having been squished a little bit under Heyu, but is going to buzz angrily up into the face of the one that like reached up and slap them on their butt, and is going to help while Heyu gets to their feet and basically shoulders the phaser rifle that they had summoned from last session, and puts 2 shots right in the gut of this thing.
Okay.
So let's. Cool. Too bad I don't have extended crit range because that was a 19 on the die. But it's gonna be like it's gonna be a 31 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay, cool. And then a second roll. Well, that's an 18 on the die, so that's gonna hit too. And so let me go ahead and throw those bones really quick. This is going to be 2d8 plus 6 radiant damage for each shot. Where's my d8? There it is. So the first bolt goes for 16. The second bolt goes for, what is it? 6, 8, 14 radiant. Is it still standing?
It was 13 and 14 damage.
I believe the first one was 16. What did I say? Yeah. Is it still standing?
Barely.
Cool. They are going to then kind of almost like what am I trying to think of? Like in a parade or like a marine drill where they do like the gun spinning tricks. They're going to basically flip over the hollow rifle, grab the barrel end of it, and throw it throw it at this thing, and it's going to shatter.
Oh shit! Okay, cool. What do you have to do for that? You have to roll to hit, right?
It's just a 2-hit roll, and that's going to be a 13 on the die plus the 12 is 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. So that's going to be another 2d8 plus 10 plus 1, because apparently double proficiency now with improved shatter.
Yeah.
Cool beans. So what is that?
I'm trying to make it badass.
Well, it's gonna be pretty badass. That's 21 radiant damage as the hard light just explodes into a million little slivers of energy.
Yeah, you do that, and this creature just almost sort of like explodes in a blast of like visceral, except it turns into that sort of liquid mercury sort of material, and the creature is no longer standing there. The liquid tries to like start to form together, but every time it hits those like shards of the hollow construct, it starts almost burning, and it is unable to form together. I don't think that quite worked, but I love it. So, anything else Heyu and Mistress are doing?
No, that's pretty much all of our action. That was our action bonus and her action as well to assist.
Okay. Vinna, what would you like to do?
I'm so mad because I have Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, wait a second. I do have one more thing I can do.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to retcon this, but they are actually going to use their reaction to cast Death Throw. And as this life energy leaves this construct, they are going to suck it up, roll it into a ball, and throw it at somebody else.
Okay, at who?
Oh,
There
oh,
is
me!
the one-
Oh, me! Throw it at me! Oh, me!
You really don't want that.
Yes, I
The
do!
one on
You super don't.
I really do, though.
What I'm hearing.
Hurt me, Daddy.
the one on crypto
No.
is very injured, you know. The others are all pretty. The others are all effectively like bloodied, but the one on crypto is really messed up.
All right. Okay, so actually seeing that, in fact, I think. Yeah. Okay. I'll go ahead and try and bung it at the one that's on crypto.
Oh.
What is this? Attack roll. Yep. Okay.
Could have healed me.
You mean the one at Crypto's feet?
Okay.
Since
So
prone?
that's gonna be.
Oh yeah.
What?
You could have healed me with
It's a
that.
ranged one. It's a ranged spell attack, right?
It is.
You would have disadvantage because it is prone.
Okay. Cool. Well, let me. That's fine. It's still a 17 to hit.
Okay, that does hit.
Let's see.
Cool beans. So they're gonna shout, "Hey, Ollie, can you do this?" And throw the death throw ball at Crypto's poor unfortunate soul there.
So what does that one look like? As it is dead.
It's 3d10 necrotic.
So
Yeah,
that
roll your
one
damage.
dies, right? How far
No,
away is
actually,
that
hold
from
on.
me?
Second level or higher, so 2, 3. It's casting at 3rd level. It's one of those racial traits for the Void Thieves, yeah? So it's actually casting at 3rd level because we're so high. So this is actually going to be 4d10 necrotic, and it is going to be super dead. Except not, because it doesn't seem to hurt much from necrotic damage, so we'll see. Let me throw my bones. I'm missing a d10, that sucks. Okay. Okay, 10. 16. 21. And 25. Okay, so 25 necrotic damage for that spell.
It is incredibly dead. How would you like to describe the murder?
So that sort of like pulsing negative energy, it hurts to look at. It's like the other side of light. It's so dark. And as it
Edgy.
streaks towards the target, it basically wraps around them and sizzles, and you can see like the liquid metal kind of like boiling off into vapor and nothingness, and there's nothing left. By the way, I don't know if
How
Oli
far
took
away? this
this spell, but it's built into the chassis for the Void Thief, so
I think she took the slight variant that I made.
I did the slight variant. That's why Ollie was gonna be like, no, I can't do that. But I think the thing I did was pretty cool too.
How far
I
away
see
is the
you,
one
Scott.
that you just destroyed?
It's 30 feet away. Wait,
I
no,
go, "Ooh."
from Prime Bark, it's like 10 feet away at most.
Ooh, my turn! And I use my reaction to cast the same spell.
Holy fuck! At yourself?
I looked into
Nah,
the
I'm
blackness
gonna-
and it winked at me. Is
I'm
that
gonna
normal?
throw it.
Don't look at the time turtle.
Yeah, I remember that. You know.
I'm gonna
like
throw it
things
at the
on
one.
streets.
I'm gonna throw it at the one that's still grappling Vinna.
Okay,
I love this.
go for it.
And I will. You know what? I'll use a second level spell slot. Fuck it. So how much was
Is
it?
this hurting me, or is it like?
No, I'm
Single
targeting.
target.
I'm targeting the
Okay.
grappler, not the grapplee.
Great. I mean, I assume that you're not gonna try to hurt me.
Grapple.
I like the taste of a good grapple juice.
Mm.
Okay, so it's 2d10 plus a d10 for the next level. So 3d10. Wow. Okay. Good max on one of them.
Yeah, baby.
Nice.
23 necrotic.
Woo! I'm sorry, Bob. Are you not enjoying watching all these people die horribly?
How crazy would it be?
You've seen it once.
if-
You've seen it a lot.
How crazy would it be if you just had a hypothetical, everybody's a void thief,
That would be.
and they all
bonkers.
just
It would
bomb
be
their
like
reaction to
chain
use
reactions.
I believe that's a horde of shadows. I've played enough Kingdom Hearts to see that.
Mm.
I like unironically so bad want to run a one shot that's like a series of one shots that's all Lunari. And they're not all defraggers.
All of them are
Oh,
defraggers.
no.
Fight me!
Every single one of them is a
Fuck
defragger.
off.
Build was a henshin, by the way.
No, unironically, I do want to play Lunari De-Fragger. I think it'd be fun.
Who the fuck's turn is it?
Um,
I think
You
it's
guys all.
I think Heiyu went.
Sorry, that was the end of
And
the
then-
I'm
user's turn.
talking like
Yeah.
nuts over there.
Oh, hey, I'm
have
just
a
gonna
que-
get ahead of you for a
No,
second.
shut up, Bob! My turn. Shut up. My turn.
Hang on, though.
Well, technically, it's still my reaction.
Have
So
a
the death
reaction.
throw looks like a
I was
basketball,
just
but it's
gonna
black
say-
with a white skull on it, and just over to that one.
I went to bed at 6 a.m., so if I'm a bit
Less.
loopy and that's why.
Okay. Well,
You're cool.
Better.
You're
No,
fine.
I swear to God. I'm totally.
Now bite me,
I'm not-
Aya. Frickin' fight.
I'm not actually mad. I am totally playing with you.
Oh no, I know.
Okay, great. I have a question.
Yes,
If
I
I
may have an
press-
answer.
If I cast haste on myself, is it for next round or for this one? Like,
Haste
if-
requires an action, so you would get the extra attack next round.
Okay.
Okay, so hang on. Haste lets you either make an extra attack or dash, I think, as a bonus
No,
action.
it gives you an extra action, but you can only make
Yeah,
one
no,
attack
it doubles,
with that
it doubles
extra
your
action.
speed,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, but the extra attack thing that it gives you, you can only use next round. You can't use it the same round you cast the spell, because you can only use it in combination with an attack.
Okay. That's fine. I was just
That
wondering.
makes sense.
So I'm getting. God, I'm like debating. No, I want to be cool. I'm gonna cast it on myself.
What are you talking about? You're always cool.
Yeah. Not really, but it's fine. I'm gonna cast it on myself, and then I'm gonna use my spiritual weapon bonus action and hit the one next to me.
And
As-
bonk?
What?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I do a bop. Hold on. There was a thing. Hold on. There was a thing. So many things. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. There was a.
Welcome to Tier 3.
Okay. I know. Yeah, see, on D&D Beyond, it's like super easy and clean, and I know exactly where everything is, but here is just my jumbled notes of goddamn nightmares. So, I have this thing. Okay, so I have this thing called Arcane Weakness. Can I use my Arcane Weakness on a spiritual weapon?
What is-
You gain an advantage on your next spell attack. You can use this feature.
Sure, it's a spell attack.
Yeah, okay.
Hello,
So,
kitty.
Kitty!
Yeah. I'm gonna use Arcane Weakness, and basically it's just like, I kind of look into this thing's eyes that like crumbled before me as Barkley totally wrecked it, and I just like see what's inside its soul, and I'm like, alright, I know exactly what to do now.
Look into my
And I'm gonna
eyes.
point in
was
my
gonna say-
Feel
dragon,
their
the
pain.
laser beam dragon.
Nice.
Excellent pin and stare there, Reese.
Callie and I literally just watched that yesterday.
I got the same roll on both dice. Ugh.
No!
Okay.
Does that do something special? Is it like getting cherries?
No.
Did you roll 3 7s?
No, I only rolled 2 dice.
What'd you get?
I got a 20 something.
That does it, yes.
20 something or whatever. And then
Is she possessed by like the spirit of math? See that?
Calculon.
To be fair, Hertz did love math. Like, she was a math prodigy, so it runs in the family.
Like 1 + 1 = 3.
It's too much math for me.
It did where Vinna was concerned. Aha.
I was about to say, wherever Hertz is, it always turns into 3.
Or
You
4
plus
or
me
5.
equals us.
It always turns into 69.
Nice.
Okay. So sorry. And that's oh my god. That's going to be wait. That's going to be Okay, so that's going to be 15 damage. Actually, no, 16. I'm sorry. 16 damage.
Alright.
And I'm gonna, scoot back a little bit. Actually, no. I'm not gonna scoot back. It's fine. Look into the size, and I'm like, coming for you next.
Nice. Okay.
I'm done.
All right. After Vinna, it is Daiyo. What would you like to do? There are, within melee with you, there are 4 of them left. All of them are pretty bloodied and fucked up. I did not realize that was an actual mannequin head, Bob. Holy fuck.
I'm sorry, what?
What did you think it was?
I thought it was a fucking, like...
You thought it was a VR thing or
Yes,
something?
I thought it was that, or like a background or something.
No.
Why?
That's why I propped it up when I had to run off and do something.
That's to put his helmet on when he's not using it.
Actually, that's exactly what it's for. I'm going to be building.
We
the
might get in
helmet
trouble
for
with Twitch. You're showing off your bust on cam.
Oh. His second head should not be exposed.
What's Daiyo doing?
So yeah, not on melee. How many there are? Because I'm not melee.
Out of melee, is the one that is the 3 that are fighting with Vinna are down the other end of the hallway. The one that is actually like not actually grappling her anymore, but was really just ended grappling with her is pretty damaged.
Okay, so like really damaged.
Like
Oh,
bloody,
I'll shoot
like...
an arrow at that guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, laser arrow. Regular
Look
one.
above.
Come on. So that's 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Okay. So I will shoot again then, but I
Okay.
will. I will just shoot again.
Can you curve the bullet?
It's an arrow.
Yeah, it's not really a thing
Very
that
27 to hit.
the Chunter gets. That is definitely a hit, yes.
That is a spell, if I remember right, in Retroverse. You summon a red arrow and you whistle and it whizzes around.
Mm-hmm.
Very subtle reference.
Mary Poppins, y'all!
So what's your damage on your second shot?
Stupid dice roller. 14.
Okay.
Do you need the damage separately? Because it's a little bit it's piercing, a little bit it's radiant.
Radiant? Okay, then you're fine.
Okay.
It does seem like it didn't... The fire didn't affect it as much as Radiant does. It doesn't seem like Radiant. Anything else you're doing?
No.
Okay. Their turns. The ones around... well, there are now 2 enemies in melee. It's Vinna and Bark, right? I think those are the only 2 that are with Vinna. It's only her and Bark.
Yeah.
2 together, right?
There was 3 of them, and then
Bark Prime is with Vinna.
No,
Bark
PCs.
2. The Bark 2 clone is
just me,
literally
Bark.
where we started.
Yeah. Okay.
It hasn't moved.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. I didn't realize it was Bark Prime that ran to Vinna's aid. So the one that is damaged is going to... Yeah, it's picking on Vinna. It doesn't like her very much. It like smacks its arms together, and both arms sort of merge together to create this weird drill-like thing as it runs at you.
Now I have a question about this now.
Yes.
On haste, it says I have +2 AC. Does that activate now, or is it on my next turn?
It activates as soon as you cast the spell. The only thing that you can't do when you... the like extra attack thing.
Mhm.
I was under the impression that that only happened when you take the attack action. But reading the spell, I'm not sure it says that.
I have like a. I just copied it from like the.
Yeah.
I would say for now, let's just go with that.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, you have that +2 to AC and saving
Yes.
throws.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take it a 16 is nowhere near your AC now.
Well, I mean it's close, but it's not. It's no cigar.
Okay. This thing comes running at you, and it catches off the you sort of deflect it with the hilt of your hammer, and you're guessing that would hurt a lot. It looks incredibly sharp and painful. But that was that one's turn. And the other two are no, one of them is going to stay on you and is going to take 2 attacks at you.
Please. Alright.
11.
Nope.
That's more like it. That's a 24.
That one hits, and I'm gonna do Hellish Rebuke on that.
Okay. So take 7 damage, and it needs a dex save.
Yes.
Yes, and the save is based off your constitution. So 8 plus your constitution mod.
It doesn't
plus
matter.
Proficiency.
It doesn't matter. It rolled a 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, finally. So, let's see. Hold on. Okay. All right. So what happens is like Vinna's horn glows and it just and it just lasers right at it. And it takes.
I like to think Hellish Rebuke for you is because you have 4 eyes. You kind of do your innate laser dragoniness, and you just shoot the 4 lasers.
Yeah, it like it's not the eyes, it's the horn. Like,
Oh.
Yeah.
And it does 3d10.
This is 2D on my thing, but if
It
you're gonna give
does,
me an
but
extra 10
well, hang on. Are you casting it as a racial ability, or are you casting it as a
It's a racial thing.
Yeah, the racial ability. You cast it as a 3rd level spell.
Oh, okay.
So, or is a 2nd level spell?
Yeah,
No,
it's okay.
you cast it
Yeah.
1 level
You
higher
cast
than
it
normal.
as a 2nd level spell. So it would normally deal 2d10 fire damage. It deals 3d10 fire damage.
Okay, let me rewrite that. then.
If you're basing it off the Tiefling one, then yeah.
Somewhere in the Henshin heaven corner.
There
of the
isn't
grid, there's, like, a
exactly
little
a-
That's my girl.
Yeah, for those who don't know, there isn't exactly a race that fits exactly whatever the fuck Vinna is, so we kind of went with the Tiefling and took some creative liberties.
That's why
Yeah.
the new Unearthed Arcana is super awesome.
Yeah, lineage, yo.
Yeah.
Vinna is like a goddamn smorgasbord of shit. I did like the fact that Hertz was half elf and Vermeer is, a Dragonborn and whatever Vinna is. All right.
So whenever we do merch for the characters, we're sure to put down that Vinna is a smorgasbord of shit as the tagline for her merch, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yes.
Hybrid smorgasbord of shit.
All right. Okay, so I got 17 points of damage on that.
Nice. Okay.
Shitting in a half shell, Vinna power.
God, you're so cool! Ah!
That was their turns against you.
Mhm.
And then the other one is going to take 2 strikes at Bark. Getting that dice thing. Oh, fucking garbage. That was an 8 to hit Bark.
Yeah, they try to stab me with a pitchfork, and it just goes through my ribs.
Yeah. And the other one, however, is a dirty 20 to hit.
A dirty 20 hits.
And that is 14 damage.
Oof, okay. I'm dead! No, I'm kidding.
I'll say for that one, like it stabbed once with the like arm sword thing and realized this is not very effective. And then the other one turned into a hammer similar looking to Vinna's and just smashed him in the side of the head.
Okay.
And then there are a couple on the rest of you guys. So, let's see. There are 1, 2, 3 of them left, and 3 of you that look like big problems. So, actually, this worked really well last time.
Alright, I just saw what Scotty put in the chat.
So one of them is going to take 2 swings at Crypto, and that is a 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
For 15 damage, max damage. Second strike is very likely also probably a hit for 23 to hit and 14 damage. As this one has manifested sort of a large battle axe out of the one arm. The other one is going to... Oh, the other one is still grappled by Oli, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes, it absolutely is. Cat.
Okay, yeah. It's while it's grappled, is it just grappled or is it restrained?
Oh, let me check. Let me look at the thing. Right
If
here.
you're an actual octopus, it's
Up.
restrained, but you're not an actual octopus.
Yep, target. Well, with the actual octopus, the target. He's right. Yeah, but
It's restrained?
yes.
Okay.
Wow.
So... Yeah, man. Beast Drive is fucking awesome. That's a 17 to hit.
Me?
Yes,
Yeah.
to hit you.
Yeah, it was me.
Does that just hit?
No.
Okay.
9 damage. As this one created a almost like 2 scythes, and it's trying to like cut its way free out of the tentacle. Second strike at disadvantage is a 17.
Yeah.
For 5 damage.
Cool. Math.
My enemy of all things good.
And then the
No,
final
not
one is going to go after Hey You. 10 to hit.
Nope.
18 to hit?
No.
Damn. That's their turns. Bark, it is your turn. What would you like to do? There are around Bark Prime is with Vinna, right?
Yep.
Okay, there is one of them that looks kind of fucked up, and then 2 others that look pretty fresh. And
Fresh.
the ones around the rest of the group, there are 3 of them, and they all look pretty significantly damaged.
Okay. So, Bark Prime is going to go from a 2-handed stance to 1 hand, and will attack. And while he's attacking, his offhand will have a finger come out like this, and a glowing orange basketball will appear as I summon my second holo weapon, and it starts spinning. Because I have fast processors, I can do it during my attack action.
Are you ready
Nice.
for this?
So, 26 to hit,
Yeah, that
because my to hit is Cray. And I do 10 radiant damage.
And this is Bark Prime, right?
Yes. And then
Against which one? The one that is injured, or a freshie?
I think the one that's injured.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the spinning ball, he's gonna seems like it's almost like attached to his finger, but it's still spinning like a normal basketball. And he kind of like throws it, but as he throws it, he also hits it at the same time.
Okay.
I can just see like anime like
Let it
action
rip.
ones.
So many anime speed.
Yeah.
27. Seriously, I'm rolling.
Yes, that
I'm rolling
hits.
like crazy. That was only 7. What kind of damage is that? Bludgeoning, magical bludgeoning. And the
Okay.
ball has the return feature, and that's also part of my feat, so it returns back to Bark. Now I'm going to ask you, Universe, does Clone Bark count as Bark?
Why? Oh, you wanted to return to the other bark. I'll say for the speed of things.
I was thinking
because
like
it'd be
I was
funny.
trying to like hit them, but also ricochet it and pass it. Is what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'll say that because I don't feel like looking it up, and because it's cool, I will allow it.
Okay.
You're like
So
So-
you
bounce
can
it
go
off
to
your
the
head.
other one.
So it goes
Got,
all the way
like,
to the other one.
basketball version of Thor's hammer.
So it goes all the way to the other one, other bark, and the other bark jumps in the air, grabs it, and dunks it on the nearest guy. That's my bonus action.
I love it. Yes.
As I
So there's a side blade, or not a side blade. Sorry, they're not side blades. A Juggernaut D900 on Crypto, Oli, and Heyu. Which one are you targeting?
probably the one on Crypto, just because Crypto's technically the most injured, but I'm sure Crypto's fine. Only 13 to hit.
Misses.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Crypto's taken the most damage, but he's definitely not the most injured.
I think that's me.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Vox, what would you like to do?
So, I know that I stepped away for a couple of minutes earlier. Did the entity that was on top of me get popped while I was gone?
No, some of them have sort of split off, and it seems like the group on you, there's basically two groups, the ones that Bark Prime and Vinna are dealing with, and then the group that the rest of you guys are dealing with. And it seems like these ones are targeting those that deal the most damage. So they're right now focusing on Crypto, Oli, and Heyu.
Okay.
So the one on you has sort of backed off and gone after someone else.
Are
I'll
any
say
of
that-
them at least 20 feet away from me?
Come again? They left. They left. Like
They left from my area. Thank
I
you.
will say I didn't say that, so yeah, you could get your you can get a attack of opportunity on them for they didn't disengage.
Thank you. It's not gonna hit. It's 15.
Okay, that misses.
Yeah.
And then what was the other thing we were asking?
So, are any of these at least 20 feet away from me?
I'll say yeah.
Okay. So I forget how I described it in a previous episode, but I'm going to pull out a tuning fork from one of my bracers, knack it against one of my knuckles, and put that against my my Vox changer, and take on some of my beast features, my beast drive features. So I'm going to dash at least 20 feet toward one of these entities, a fresh one if possible.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to go in with my sword and slash it. Because I'm
Okay.
using charge, the thing from that, it should add an extra 2d8 damage, and there might be some
Okay.
other fun stuff. All right, so
Cool.
let's roll a die. It'll hit. It's not gonna be as fun, but it'll hit. It's 14 plus 8 is 22.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
All right, cool. So right now I'm rolling. I think I'm doing this two-handed. So I'm rolling a D10 plus 3 for radiant damage, and then I'm gonna do the charge stuff in a sec. So that's a sad 3. So that's a total of 6 radiant damage. And then, along with that, they're going to take another 2d8 damage, and they have to make a strength check. It says check on your table. I think it's saving.
Save.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So the DC on that would be 17.
It passed, unfortunately. It got a 22. It rolled pretty
Heck
well.
that's fine. But they're going to take... Wow, my dice don't like me tonight. 2 whole extra points of charge.
Oof.
Wow.
So I'm gonna do that, and then as my second attack, I'm going to use some wire fu action to flip and use this thing as a jumping point
Okay.
to then do Crimson Crash, my one of my other special moves.
Okay.
So, all right, I am actually going to use a lucky on this. It'll hit, but I want to go big.
Okay.
And I'm glad I did. It's not a nat 20, but it's 19.
Ooh.
So we got that 19 plus my unarmed would be plus 9, so 20. Yeah, 28. So 28 to hits.
Yeah.
Cool. Now we're looking at a con save from them.
That's an 11.
Okay, cool. Now, just so I'm sure, with crits here, since I'm using one of my my special moves, am I rolling the dice twice? Am I multiplying, or am I doing max damage plus X?
Roll your just roll a flat d20 and see what you get.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah, so then max damage and roll again.
Okay. Roll the dice again?
Yeah,
Or
as
the,
if
the d20 again.
no, roll the dice again. So like max damage and then as if it were a regular attack.
Okay, cool.
Roll again.
All right, so that's 8 plus another 18, so 8 plus 18 is 26 force damage. And because they failed, they're going to take an additional 2d6 radiant damage. So that's going to be 7 radiant damage on top of that. And just making sure if there's any other fun stuff here. After a crit hit on an enemy, I get a bonus action because of my Cape of Explosions.
Oh. What's your bonus action do?
It just tells me I get a bonus action.
Like an extra bonus action?
What?
I think that's what it's supposed to do. Yeah, it says after crit hit enemy, bonus action. That's all it said when I did the shorthand for it, so I'll do a quick check because your face doing that tells me I might be goofing something.
Yeah, that doesn't sound quite right. Cape of Explosions.
Yeah, a nearly 600-page document here. Cape of
I found it.
Explosions. Yep. Oh, okay. If you land a crit hit on an enemy, you can immediately use a bonus action to turn, swirling your cape in an awesome way, and face away from your enemy. They are then engulfed in a small explosion, dealing 66 fire damage. And you look so cool that you get advantage on any one charisma check made in the next minute.
So roll your 66 fire damage.
Will do.
You
That
better
should have a
use
saving
charisma
throw.
roll.
So we've got, let's see, that's 16 plus another 9 is 25 fire damage. Vox doesn't have a cape.
He's got like a vest thing.
His vest. So he has a whooshy vest.
25, you said?
That's an extra 25 in fire damage
Yeah.
exploding behind him.
This thing has taken over 100 hit points of damage. How do you want to kill it?
Woo!
So in my head, what happens is I do my dash after having done the tuning fork, and the tuning fork sounds sort of like somewhere between a musical note and the sound a deer might make in anger. Put that against my
Good lord.
my mic. That gives me my beast drive to dash forward. I hit it and it tries to like stop it with its hand. So then I flip over it using the speed that I had left over, pop up into the air, and do the Crimson Crash where I just take one of my feet, do that whole rider kick looking thing. But as I come down, this swell of crimson and burgundy forming in the shape of antlers comes down on either side of me and smacks directly into the next nearest entity that would be a freshie. And I hit it, I go through it, and as I go past it, it takes that 2 or 3 seconds while we go into slow motion. My cape comes off of me as it billows from the explosion, somehow still pushing it backward even though I've got the explosion behind me, because that's how these things work.
Nice. Yeah.
Ludicrous kill.
That one is very dead. Oli.
Yeah, you
There-
like that, don't you, Vinna? Yeah. Yes.
There.
I know what I like, babe.
Jeez.
There are 2 more of these left, one of which you are grappling.
Okay. Well, how close is the other one?
I'll say the other one is probably about 10 feet away from you or so.
Cool. I'm going to take it with my other and I'm gonna smash them together.
I love it. Yes.
Okay.
I wasted a haste.
I'm
Not
sorry.
necessarily. There are still 2 more behind you, or with down here with Vinna.
Oh, I have a question, Kat. I remember that my regular punches, they do cold damage. So does that mean my octopus does also cold damage?
I'm gonna say no for.
Are you
I'm
a
gonna say no
frozen
for now.
octopus?
And
No.
then I'll look into it in a bit and think
What's
about
causing the cold?
Okay.
What causes that?
it. It's one of the Henshin abilities. They can
Yeah.
change the damage type of their natural attacks.
Yeah.
Would the octopus attacks be considered natural attacks?
Well,
They're
it's
a beast drive attack, so
That's why I
I have to think about it.
yeah.
Does it change that into a natural weapon though?
That's what I was thinking.
Like, does it actually give you the natural weapon? Like, does it give you fangs? Does it give you tentacles? Does it give you a tail? Does it give you whatever?
Well, I mean, it
Then it
does
should.
give me the tentacles.
Then
Oh.
what's the problem?
It's up to Cat. It's fine. It'll be. It's
Yeah.
just what. It's fine. It's
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
normal
does.
it's
right
fine.
now.
It does say. Yeah, I'll say I would allow it. Yeah, actually,
Okay.
it does give you the ability of that creature. Yeah.
Where's Beast Strike? Like, what Henshin is that? Or is that not a
That
Henshin
is the
thing?
speed Henshin.
Oh.
Speed.
Yeah, Vox says the same thing.
Yeah. Okay. So
I-
one of the hits is oh, it's +5. I'm dumb because it's the octopus. So 18.
Hits.
Okay. And the other one is I can't do math. 19. So
Hits.
okay. What is the freaking octopus? Keep it going out of it. +3, so 10, 21 damage.
Okay. And is all of that cold?
Yes.
Do we get like a freeze and shatter moment here, please?
21, you said?
Yep.
Suddenly have the urge for some ice cream.
That's me.
Yes. How do you want to do this?
Hey, can I like grab them so hard that they like turn into a popsicle or an icicle, and then like
Now,
I
hang on.
crush it?
The 21 damage, was that just to one of them or to both of them?
Oh, it's just a one of them.
Okay, yes, then that one is absolutely destroyed.
No, it's both of them. I split it in half. One of them takes
Okay.
11. God dang it.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm stupid. 6.
More
It was
not.
it was 40 or it was 21 damage.
All right. One takes 13 and one takes 10.
Okay.
Don't talk about my friend like that, okay?
13 and 10. Okay, so
Ooh, someone's staticky. What's going on there?
Which means I did math wrong in the first place.
that's fine.
So it would have been 23 in all, but
So they are very frozen. They are not dead. They do not seem to like that cold though.
I'm like, okay. I'm still like waving it in the air. I'm like, look, it's not a crypto, it's an icicle. I don't know.
Not in my face, would you?
What?
Okay. Crypto, what would you like to do? There are two of these left. Both are grappled by Oli. Both are semi-frozen, and they're both restrained, so you have advantage to hit either of them.
He already summoned his extra arms last round, so he has his longsword in one hand.
Mhm.
He has his one of the laser swords in the other hand, and then brass knuckles on the extras. And he's just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
All right, so yuck.
1, 2, 3, 4, getting owned like Matt Gilmore. I don't know. I was trying to think of a rhyme.
Knock the fuckers on the floor.
There we go. That's much better.
Hey, math.
Math
That's
sucks.
14 for the longsword, so I think that misses.
Yeah, that misses.
Guys, I get it. We haven't fun in a while. We forgot
One-
how math.
I use math every day. I don't
One-
know how to use it.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's snowing on Mount 50.
15 for the short sword.
That one is a miss as well.
Okay. And brass knuckles.
You're doing this at advantage?
17.
'Cause
Oh, that's right.
Oh, advantage. Yes.
Yeah, hang on one second. Nope, that's still, I still rolled a 6 for that advantage. And rolled a 2 for that advantage. So. Alright, where were we? Brass knuckles. I rolled the exact same thing. 17 on the roll.
Hits.
No, so that one punches, and that's Metal Knuckles D6 plus strength. Total of 9 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Which one looks more messed up?
I'll say the one that's closer to you looks more messed up.
Okay. That one, I'll hit that one. Then 9 bludgeoning with that on that one.
Mhm.
Let's see if this last one hits. Total of 19.
19 damage on.
No, to hit.
Oh,
'Cause
19 hits. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, same thing. So that would be 8, and I'm gonna go ahead and spend 5 HP to do 2 extra D6 force. So 8 bludgeoning plus 11 force on that second one.
How would you like to do this on both of them?
Oh, on both of them. Cool.
Yeah, they're both just dead.
I'd imagine it's kind of like an X swing. He's like swings like this, try to hit both at the same time,
Mhm.
and they like gloop out of the way, just in time for both extra arms to just and hit the one only hitting, and the other one obviously exploding.
Nice. Yeah.
yeah.
They do both actually explode into like semi-frozen chunks.
Neat.
And one extra hand is gonna come up for a high five for Ollie. Teamwork.
Yes!
Actually,
Coming
probably has
out
a
of
chance
that
for everyone to high
explosion.
five if they want.
Is a skull basketball as I use my reaction and I heal myself as the basketball hits me.
Can you
Does
do
it
that
get,
though
like,
if you chained it
slammed
off my one
forward?
previously? Because we're still on the same turn, right?
No, we looped around. I made sure that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we.
I
around.
looped around. I know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got my.
Oh yeah,
reaction back.
you have. I have not. Okay.
You know what?
Um,
I'll humor. We'll roll to hit. If I miss, I miss. If I crit, this will be hilarious. Okay, I hit. So. Okay. Sorry. Continue.
And for someone to crit fail.
Hey you, it's your
Mhm.
turn.
What's left?
There are. Oh boy. There are. Is the one on Vinna still up? The one that she's been hacking away at every
No,
tiny bit at a
Bark-
time? No, Bark took that one out. Okay, yeah. There
Yeah,
are
there's
two
two
left.
more.
There are two left on Bark Prime and Vinna that
Please let me finish them.
look relatively fresh.
Okay. Well, so quirking an eyebrow tentacle in kind of a rippling wave effect, noticing how well cold seems to work. They're gonna change tack a little bit. They're now empty hand that had the phaser rifle in it is going to reach up and draw a funny little sigil in midair, and they're going to twist it just ever so slightly with a bonus action, and it turns from kind of a weird glowing like hard light green into a bright blue, and they fire 3 laser beams of cold damage. The first 2 going towards, well, I guess we'll stay just whoever's closest, and then the third one at the further one.
Okay.
And I'm going to have Mistress fly over and help.
Okay.
All right. That's going to be 17 to hit on the first one.
Hits.
Cool. 22 to hit on the second one.
Hits.
And 24 on the third. Cool. And circus. That's it's supposed to be 1d8 cold, but if they're vulnerable, then you know what to do with all that. So
Yeah.
all right. So the first one, I'm gonna use my cool blue dice. 7, 5, and another 7. So it's first beam is 7, second one is 5, third is 7 again.
All right. All right. That one. It is not doing well. It is still up though.
I softened them up for you.
You sure did. Vinna, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to murder them.
Go for it.
Alright, so
Roll for murder.
since I have haste, I have 4 attacks, so 2 and 2.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
You would have
I don't
3.
think it's. Yeah, it's 3.
You only gain 1
It's-
extra attack from that action.
Don't I get an extra action?
No.
No, it's an extra
It's weird.
attack action. I know it's weird.
They did that mostly because fighters at certain points really get like 3 attacks around. So if you had haste on, they could do
Shut
like
up.
6.
And would that be so bad, really?
No,
Yeah.
but you know.
No, it's not. It's not bad.
It's all they
When
ever
you're
can
full
do.
doing 10
It's
attacks.
very hot watching Airly kick ass!
I mean, obviously, you don't have to tell me that.
Alright, yeah, so 3 attacks. I'll do 2 on the one that's less damage and 1 on the other one, and then spiritual weapon on the... Technically I have 4, so 2 on one, and then 1 on one, and then spiritual weapon on the...
Okay.
Whatever's left.
on the dust of the remaining. Alright, so this is for the first dude. I'll do my
Okay.
2 with my hammer. Oop! I got a crit on one. And,
Nice.
And the other one is... Oh god. So good playing a fighter, I don't even know. And then the other one is a 21.
Hits. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do like the per person. So
Mhm.
let's do the Oh, I need to roll for crit, right?
Yes.
No, just it's just on. I didn't get above an 11, so and then 12. So 24 damage to that one. Oh no, 25. Sorry, forgot 1 point. So and then I'm gonna do the other one, which is on a 21 again.
21 hit. Yeah.
Yeah, and then for spiritual weapon.
So the first one is still up. If you wanted to, you could bonk the same one again, or you could go after the other one.
Let's finish him off. Yeah.
Okay.
Do the other one. So, and then, you know, I'll do my last attack on him, and then I'll do spiritual weapon depending on what this does. Okay. That. Why did I roll that? I didn't use that one. I need these. Okay. So that's so 10 points of damage on that one. Is he still up?
10 points of damage on the same one. No, that one is down.
Okay, so let me finish and then I'll do the
Uh-huh.
things. So spiritual weapon on the dude that was weakened by my good friend here.
Okay.
So that would be a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
And that one is just yeah. And that's gonna be 12 points of damage on that one.
Okay.
How close are we? How close is Hey You to Vinna right now?
Probably within like 30
We're hitting the same
feet
dude.
at the most.
Like within, like, would you say like 10 to 15?
Yeah, I'll
Since
say
we're-
10 to 15 works.
Cool. Death throw.
Okay.
So, as Vinna proceeds to lay the unholy down on her first unfortunate, as it crumbles to dust, Hey You grins again, and that dark ball of energy rises up and doesn't even reach their hand. It just lifts up out of the remains of the corpse and smacks sideways into the head of the other one.
Nice.
At 20! Woo! I'm not even
That's
gonna
very
roll.
close.
It's gonna be like 8 die, 8d10 necrotic damage.
I would still roll because it's not super close to dead and it does have resistance to necrotic. You can do a dice roller if you
Okay,
want.
no,
You can do it.
that's fine. That's fine. I like throwing lots of die. It's just fun for me.
Yeah.
I'll do it in pairs though. So okay, we're looking at 8d10, yeah? Okay. Okay, 10 for the first pair. 12 for the second pair, so 22. I'm gonna do this additively. Oh fuck me, that's 20. So 42.
So 42.
Okay, another 17, so 59.
I think one more.
And finally, that's 8, it's 9 and a 6. Okay, so another 15 on top.
How do you want to do this?
Well, as I said, the death bowl of hurting black light smacks sideways into their head and just takes it clean off, and it lands at the feet of Bark.
Oh, can you pick it up and just...
If he can get it before it melts.
I've already used my reaction, so.
Again.
Hey, you looks very satisfied with themselves right now. That little smug smirk you see on the picture, that's a lot like what's going on right now.
I reach out for a high five.
They will flip around and give you a tail 5.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, so good.
Yeah, so I will
yeah.
say, you guys, you can see that some of the red lights far further down this hallway are still on, but at the moment you do not see any creatures heading your way or hear anything.
I think now would be a time to make good our escape.
Yeah, let's get this guy out of here.
So, on a
The poor
scale,
guy
who looks
is, like-
visibly most injured?
Visibly?
Probably
I mean,
Vinna.
That's what. Oh, you didn't hear me? I said probably me. But it's like whatever, man. Don't even worry about
Well,
it.
even got
I've
hurt.
had
So,
better days.
Crypto, Vinna.
Hey,
Well,
you
everybody
better-
got hit by the last thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was about it.
Okay, you know what? Since he was assisting Vinna the whole time, fuck it. He pulls the impossible, which is the life he doesn't have, and he transfers it over to Vinna, and she heals 19, and because I would have taken necrotic damage from it, I heal 19. Knocking me to
That's
full
so
health.
broke. That is so broken.
It's a 3rd level spell.
Yeah.
I love it.
I was
gonna
like,
ask-
oh, that's so sweet. Oh, fuck, man.
Well,
I'm
there's
gonna ask
just
the guy
a good
if he's
answer for
alright.
that now.
As I extend a hand to like.
That guy
hit-
is like on the floor in the corner that had been covered in puke, but then got prestoed by Heyu and is like cowering, like peeks out. And like
Back.
a piece of frozen nanite stuff falls off of one of the machines in front of him, and he shrieks. "Ah!"
Now I want to
Alright,
check
you're good.
out.
You alright?
I want to see about that red light.
We're gonna get you out of here.
Okay.
Alright.
That sounds like something worth investigating, as both Barclays are moving at the same time, but then the clone one vanishes, and all of my weapons vanish instantly.
Bark, you were fucking amazing, bro.
Oh, thanks.
Just bam, bam, bam,
You know.
bam, and slam dunk. Woo, woo.
It's
I'm
not
gonna
real.
summon my Sky Surfer and take this guy and teleport him back into at least the office. So just,
I was going to
Peace,
say, you
and
can
then-
carry everybody, you know, you don't have to.
I mean, I thought we were still investigating other stuff.
Yeah, we got shit to do.
Alright,
We're not
fine.
done here.
Just gonna do the flash real quick and
Okay.
get him out.
Oh god,
back.
my eyes!
I
Oh,
still
wrong
have haste
flash.
for like a minute, so I gotta go do stuff.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast!
Don't go fierce.
Bart,
You
It
guys
is
like the
180
tentacles?
feet.
It was so cool! You just went, oh my god, you guys are awesome.
you reminded me of a noodle. It was
Hey,
awesome.
is definitely going to come over and like give you like forehead tentacle slaps. Like the secret handshake where it's like, you know, the up, down, sideways, that whole business. You're like one of those, but with head tail.
All how many do I have? All 5 of my tentacles do it.
That's
Oh,
hot.
God. This is getting really involved.
She would do that though.
Totally.
Like,
I've seen enough-
and they would
I've
answer.
seen
Like,
enough hentai to know where this is going.
you have no
No,
idea.
no,
where
I'm
anything's
fine.
Going on
You have
Hey,
no idea.
This isn't Avatar. There is no space docking.
What?
Now that
Oh,
we're done with
right, that
what are
Avatar.
we doing now?
Sorry, I was thinking of the nice children
No,
cartoon. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah.
what? What?
No, he's talking about the movie with the
Professor,
blue
look,
monkeys.
it's a
Airbending
victim.
looking like that.
Feed him. All right, I'll be back.
Yeah, you like get him on the surfer, and he immediately is like, oh, what's the... oh, is you like zip off and then through a portal and through another portal and then into the lab, and he is like clutching. He's like trying to clutch onto you, but the way that the Sky Surfer works, it's not very easy for him to do that.
I just imagine like a cat, like he's just glomped on me, legs wrapped around.
Yes.
And I gotta like push him down like it's a really tight pair of overalls. Just like step out of him.
When you
Piss
get
him
back
off.
to the lab, the professor and Kent are sitting around a computer and talking. And looking at it, it looks like they're probably looking at the stage database. And this guy just appears and is shoved into a chair. Hi. Thank you.
See a head slowly disappear. All right, have fun. He's a victim. Have fun.
Bye. And you vanish.
And then I go back.
Do you go back the exact same way you came?
Yes.
Okay. I'll say, yeah, your thing is fast as shit. Quickly enough, you can make it back to the rest of the party.
Meanwhile,
pot while all this is happening.
Can I go like zoom over and see what this red light situation is real quick?
Yeah, Bark dashes and he slows down to keep up with you.
Oh yeah. What's my speed now? A 60 in in the round. We'll zoom in.
Give me one sec.
He's also going to walk over to Daiyo and like pat her on the shoulder with the tail tickle. Be like, it was a very good grenade. We really loved the part where they blew up.
Well.
So Vinna zipping forward to these ones in the red lights. You can see that a lot of these look like the same kind of creatures you were fighting, except these look damaged. Like the pod failed somehow. Like the first one you come to, it's like that nanite body, but it's only half formed. It sort of cuts off at the chest. And the other one, the one next to it, looks almost just like a slime of the metal on the bottom of it. It hadn't like fully formed. It looks like a lot of these have been damaged by some kind of explosion. Unclear exactly whether it was like a fireball or a grenade or what. But heading down a little bit further, you do see one of these lights that is not red, but is green.
Is there something in it, or is this just
approaching it, you see a person. Looks like another unconscious humanoid. Unclear if they're like a half elf or human, with like a beanie cap, jeans that are like rolled up, and a shirt that sort of like hangs off at the sleeves. That is lying unconscious in that pod.
From like the other one that we saw, does it look like it was like a person, or is it like whatever they were trying to make? Like, is this like a?
It looks like a.
version?
It looks like a living person. They're breathing very slowly.
But like, I mean, like, is it like?
It doesn't look like they're being covered by nanites or anything. It looks like they're just
so it's like
unconscious or sleeping.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Woo! My green screen moved.
Barkley summons a crow bone, which is a blue femur bone that's a crowbar, and hands it to you.
Dude.
She spins her hand and she's like,
Okay. Go ahead and roll your technology.
With the crowbar?
Oh wait, hey,
We will
okay,
open
hang on.
it
All right,
with
hang on.
science.
Last time you
We
woke
had the
somebody
technology.
Last time you woke somebody up from one of these, you like
it was just
activated the
these tools.
computer. It wasn't. There's not like a glass cover over it. You were just basically waking them up safely, so you're not like yanking them out of
Yeah.
stasis without hurting them.
Yeah, so is there like a boop thing?
Yeah, there is a panel there that you can activate.
I don't have technology, so...
Okay, so just intelligence then.
Oh.
I think I gave you advantage last time because you're familiar with these sort of cryostasis pod things.
Okay. Got a nat 1 and a nat 20.
Nice!
Hey guys, I'm back.
So I'm like, I like start fiddling with it, and I'm like wait a
Hi,
second,
Crypto.
so wrong, and just like, I see the matrix and everything.
You have some very capable friends here, Crypto. I have.
What
to
happened?
say. Oh well, everyone, you were there. Everyone just shot everything, and they all died spectacularly.
No, like in the 2 minutes I've been gone.
Oh well, nothing's happened in the 2 minutes since you've been gone. We found the
as-
well, then she's trying to crowbar it out of there.
And
How's that going?
Well, you can see.
Vinna, looking at this one, you're not sure if it's like it's damaged because there was that explosion that some of
Yeah.
these were affected by, but it seems like this one, the person in the pod wasn't like fully under the effect of the stasis. So when they come to, it's much more like abrupt. Whereas the other guy was kind of like groggy. This person immediately like comes to and who are you? Where am I? What?
I'm just imagining the scene that this person must be waking up to. You've got a skeleton and a giant afro and a basketball jersey. You have a
Samurai.
collection. You have a collection of Henshin of varying shapes, sizes, and colors. You have, the lovely Miss Daiyo with her gun and, probably combat bikini today. And what do we got going on?
Nah, it's the One Piece.
The One Piece.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, and two void tieflings, out here in all their tentacly glory, and it's just this is what and of course Crypto with with the glowing blue eye of doom, and it's just this is what he wakes up to. Put him back to sleep.
I want to go back.
Put me back.
Is this does this look like what gender?
They look feminine. She's got like short sort of bobbed blue hair. I put a link in the Discord of what they look like.
Aw.
And she's sort of
Cute.
like what happened? The last thing I saw, I got separated from my friends. Have you seen them or? We can't hear you for some reason, Aya.
Oh.
Okay, now we
Hello?
can hear you. I don't know why your mic does that sometimes.
I don't know either. It's probably because I go really high and then it's like, nah, you're good.
Yeah, it's probably just like, nah, I ain't doing that shit today.
It's too weak. Whatever. I say, what do your friends look like?
There was a human in like jeans and a t-shirt, a half orc in like leather armor and a biker jacket,
Turtle and a half shell.
and a kobold in like a big parka.
Did we see anybody like that?
Didn't I just
Uh,
take a human in
did-
the t-shirt?
Human that you saw in jeans and t-shirt.
We saw your human friend. Don't know about the others yet. There is a chance that they might have gotten hurt. Or dead.
Okay, where's my and she like looks around and you guys she steps out of the pod. Behind her is like a bag on the floor that she reaches up and puts over her shoulders. All right, then I should find them. This place is not safe.
Wait, no, we could help you, right? Oh,
Don't worry about finding them. We'll find
Well, yeah,
them.
I'm going with you. You guys clearly know what the fuck you're doing, and
Well, we're gonna get you out of here. This is really dangerous.
Yeah, after we find my friends.
I don't think you understand.
I don't think you understand.
Hey, I'm Ollie. What's your name?
I'm certain that I don't understand, and I would very much like to. Why do you insist on coming with
Vinna
us?
stands up to like her full height, and she just looks down at her like,
Barkley casts minor illusion to make her look smaller.
Why would you?
Why? Why would you do that?
Rude.
I'm joking.
Like,
I'm trying to get
Minor illusion can't do
trying
that.
to get a civilian out of harm's way. Why?
Comedic
my
timing.
name is Anna. I'm kind of the one that gets them through this stuff alive. They were counting on me, and we got ambushed. I'm not gonna abandon them. If you make me leave, I'll just come back without you.
So
Begging
when
your
Crypto
pardon,
walks
but,
up behind him and like, I understand, but no, you won't.
I don't think that I will find them. Whatever state they're in, you will know where they are. Promise.
Are you strong? Like, how do you get them through this? Like, let me know. Because I would like to know. Like, I have tentacle arms. Do you have tentacle
magic.
arms?
I have magic. I do, like, some healing spells, some damage spells, a little bit of everything to
Oh,
try
hey,
and...
same here.
So did my mother. Doesn't mean that she didn't die every other day.
Oh.
Well, I've got you guys. You guys are... There are a lot of you. I'll hide in the back.
I
You
think
have to hide in the back. Perhaps you should not be here at all. And
I'm
begging your
hiding in the
pardon-
back because apparently there's no other way that you'll let me out of this room without a fight.
Well,
I think she should come with. If she's willing to risk her life to follow us, then to save her friends, then
I
she
would
should
like to
come along.
remind you,
And I can
Crypto,
evac her almost instantly if things get
Can
hairy.
I roll an
I
insight
agree-
check on her?
I agree with Crypto.
I take Crypto aside and I'm like, I would like to remind you, last time you took on a random stranger in the virtual world, they turned out to be Lyra's, evil buddy fun time. So
We're friends! Okay, whatever.
Bark.
We can take her. I can stay on the back
Yeah,
with her.
the
You all
insight
go.
would be more of like, I'm trying to understand why she is so adamant to stay with us. Like, is everything she's telling us like actually what she's feeling, or is there something else going on? Is what
Okay,
the insight
go for it.
checks for. Maybe not malevolent purposes, but Nat 1.
I'm just
So
talking about
I have
the-
no idea.
the girl, the Lyra fucking
Can I
stole
steal
that
that?
shit
I
from.
would like to steal that. Rook wants
Okay.
that really bad.
What the Nat 1?
I
He wants
actually-
that nat one.
Heyu is
Wait, hang on. Is that a thing you could do?
Absolutely.
All
Rook,
right.
that little sensation, Rook's like, I like that reality. And squirt, like, his extra arm pops out for just a second and just kind of like, smart screen, just like swipe. And then, give me that nat one and you get an 18 on that roll.
What?
What is
Yeah.
this?
You get to be a divination wizard? Holy hell!
Rick
Bark-
Cripple's like, what the hell just
Barkley's
happened?
like, there's something weird about the situation. There's something weird about. Did I already say that?
Okay, so if it was an 18, what would be your total?
Probably not that. I don't think he's proficient. That was just, just a hunch to roll.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. Oh, no, he is proficient. What am I saying? 23.
Okay.
Wait, no, I haven't
get the
updated it.
sense-
Holy crap, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get the sense that they are genuinely concerned for their friends. She genuinely thinks that she can help and is not going to leave without her friends. And honestly, you can kind of understand it.
Yeah,
You got a
I
weapon?
understand.
She reaches into her bags and pulls out like a little like pan flute. It's a spellcasting focus. It's not a weapon.
Okay.
Do you have an actual gun?
I like their spirit. Not everybody needs a gun.
I don't use a gun.
I'm just.
I
I hold out
have
a blaster and a laser sword, and it's just like
I just
you can take a pick if you want.
slam dunked one of those things with a basketball. None of this makes sense. It's fine.
you can use one of these if you would like.
My buddy Fred,
she-
you and
if
I
it-
both know that it's holographic hard light in the
She
shape
will
of a
take
basketball.
the like blaster.
Okay.
I could summon her a blaster, but she could only hold it for 1 minute.
Let me then. I can give mine to whomever.
Great, let's
She already
give
has a
her
physical
more,
one.
Let's give her more weapons. I'm
Oh.
sure that one.
Oh, interesting. Are you a hard light?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's like it may have occurred to you particularly that like Heiyu's constructs are very like blocky, low poly looking shit, but they're very firm in kind of the way that hard light is not usually.
Yeah, I get you. It looks kind
So-
of dwarven-esque. It looks heavy.
It looks like PlayStation 1.
Oh.
That is nice, actually. That's a great look to have.
So she sort of clambers out and twirls her flute around her hand and says, "So, do you
How
guys
did
have
you do
any
that?
idea where you're heading?" Do what?
You just twirled a flute.
It's like the pan flute, the little one.
No,
That
no,
makes
not like
it
a
even
pan
It doesn't
weirder.
have the button. It's not a pan flute. It's the I don't know what it's called. Just
It's
the
a
little
recorder?
wooden
It's
tube.
It's like
Reed
some.
flute
It's like
with
some
a
saying like.
Reed
she-
flute.
It's like
Yes,
saying she's
that.
holding a Hot Wheel and she just spins it on her finger.
I mean, if you're impressive, you could do that.
I was gonna
Whatever.
say, you do that. What's your
She
dexterity?
does a flourish with her flute and says, "So, do you guys have any idea where you're going in here?"
That way.
Flutarish? I don't know.
Like tentacles that way.
Perfect. After you. And we'll pick up there next time.
Okay.
Oh, this lady's gonna fucking kill us.
Heiyu does not entirely trust her
I-
and is going to telepathically relay that to
I
everybody.
admire
and this
her
is like a
spirit. I can
perfect
sense
that.
that she really cares about her friends, and that's what's important.
So did Lyra, and yet she still kicked your ass.
Oh no, she didn't. She hasn't hurt anybody.
Just on.
What are you-
You see that, and Barkley's
Yes,
eyes
mustache.
go out for a bit, and he just stares off into space for just a split second, and he does not respond.
Yeah, I thought so.
So y'all have not seen this happen before, but you're gonna hear Heiyu's voice inside of your head, speaking in like whatever tongue you spoke natively. It's like,
Hey, this is Hey You in your head.
Hey, you in the morning.
Bonsoir.
and just in short, message runs. I don't trust her. Keep an eye on her.
I try to think back.
I look
I
at you,
trust her.
I'm like, I whisper like, "Thank you for being the only one with a brain cell."
Hey.
I have a good sense
I'll-
of character.
I'll nod to like Daiyo, and I'll like towards her, so we'll both walk back there. Cause
Okay, I'll cast Hunter's Mark on her.
no,
At what level?
not that one.
Too much.
Yeah,
Too much. Too much. Too much.
Just
Take
take
the
it.
shot! Take the shot!
reel it back. Reel
I
it back.
I walk back with Crypto and Daiyo, but I walk backwards to talk to Anna. And so I'm Ollie, and I'm sorry that there's such a bad reception, but I think that you seem very nice. I like your beanie or your hat. Very nice.
Thank you.
So we're
I-
picking this up next week, and we're just deciding whether or not people hate or are indifferent to this individual, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay,
yes.
cool.
So
Last time this happened, it was Ava Thompson. So
That's what I'm saying!
Oh,
Wait, you-
somebody just
were you there?
Yeah, I heard that. I did
there
hear
was,
that.
yes.
Was Vinna there?
I don't know if Vinna was there, but Sammy was, so...
Oh, Sammy's such a big
No,
mouth.
because that was when you went below half hit points. Vinna came to, I think, in the no.
Is half hit points? What do you got? Zapped out.
Yeah, it was one of the rare occasions where Vinna didn't show up because Vinna was doing something
yeah.
else.
Yes, yeah.
But
But
Yeah.
I feel like Sammy would have informed her of this
Oh,
situation.
She's a big mouth.
yeah. So We'll pick up there next time when everybody is going to spend the next 2 weeks debating whether or not they want to blow this NPC Anna's head off or not.
I won't kill her. I'll just make sure that I'm ready to kill her when I do need to.
All right, stalwart
And-
shield on the ready.
I'm just
And
gonna
Life-
running detect
Yeah.
thoughts.
slugs!
Life transference on the ready.
The person that is probably the sleepiest. Lluis, would you like to go first?
Well, technically, didn't Bob like wake up at 6 a.m.? I'm
Oh,
not sure.
shut it. I'm fine. I'm probably gonna be up for a few hours yet.
Okay. Black. I'm an artist. You can check me out on Twitter. I try to post every day. Which
It's
I'm
very good. Very good art.
So
Yeah.
good.
Other than that, not much. Check out my Patreon. Yeah. That actually, the fact that I have a Patreon is what allows me to post art every day. So if you like what I do and you support me there, maybe I can do like 2 drawings a day.
Yeah.
Imagine, that's crazy.
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I was about to say, do whatever you're comfortable with. That sounds like a lot of work.
I
Yeah.
was joking. I'm absolutely not gonna do that.
Yeah,
But
no.
support me. That really does help. Other than that, yeah.
You'll get a lot of art for your buck.
Aya, do you want to go next?
Sure, I can go next. My next game. Well, first
What?
of all,
What?
what?
What
Hello?
name were you gonna say?
Your name's what?
Hello?
My
No, she
name's
said her
Game?
next game.
Oh, I thought you said my name is like Stace. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
it
wait,
went
what?
Okay, let me start over. Hi, everybody. You can find me at iGolden and all the places on the internet. I do commissions. My next game is Chaos Crew, which is tomorrow at 3 o'clock on this very channel. We're going to Undermountain, and we might have a special friend coming along. So you might want to check that out, because that's going to be a lot of fun. And not at all traumatic. And then, like, Saffron Academy is next Thursday, and I'm gonna call it our very early Halloween special.
Very
It's gonna be
early, yes.
Very early Halloween special. And it's gonna be super fun, and I have some stuff planned, so that'll be great. And you can find that on Fractured Moon, 8:30 Thursday. It's gonna be great.
Callie, do you want to go next?
Hello, I'm Callie, Cap Callie on Twitter, and I do art, and I have commissions open, and I will be updating my commission sheet soon. I keep doing it and then drawing other things, so that's my mind. My next game is also tomorrow. It's Chaos Crew, and I'm excited about that. But you know what? You should check out Unwritten. I run that game every other. What is going on with my eye? Every other Tuesday at 8 o'clock on this channel, and they got Norded last time, and
Dude.
They got Norded?
yeah,
We got Norded.
got
Like
Norded.
the whole group got Norded.
For those that don't know what
It
that
was so
sound
sad.
is,
I got Norded off the cast.
Can someone explain to somebody who doesn't know what Norded actually
yeah,
means?
we got swallowed by darkness.
Bees.
There you go.
Xehanort from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
understand. I haven't actually played any Kingdom Hearts game to completion.
Okay,
So
imagine
just-
shadows showing up and swallowing
Yeah.
everything. And that's what happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
yeah.
Kat
sucks.
did not get Norded off the cast. I didn't want to keep her
I was
and
a guest
Kevin very
character.
long. Yeah.
Just saying.
When you want, if you want to come back, you can come back anytime you want.
I'm yanking your chain, hon. You're fine.
You Norded me and also killed my fairy godmother. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Check that out. It's 8 o'clock on Tuesday. It's gonna be fun. Fine.
Jesse, do you want to go next?
Get ready for action! Get ready for adventure! Get ready for a hot time on the quest for the Quantum Rose. It's Double Date Station! The latest episode of Quantum Rose is up, and our heroes are going on a little bit of an espionage adventure disguised as 2 couples dating, and 1 lone Kalahari off drinking in the Barbaridum by herself.
That's not this guy?
Oh no, it's okay. She likes it that way. Callie is a very solitary individual and ends up actually picking up some side work for the team in the manner of the Exoto Park side quest from Lasers and Liches. So we're going to be segueing into some Retroverse content for just a smidge. But this episode features a lot of fun things. Disaster lesbians, 2 invertebrates getting really stoned off their gourds on space oysters, and giant chicken races. So check it out. It's a lot of fun.
Everything you want in a campaign.
It's really like
sounds
one
incredible,
of
yeah.
my favorite episodes yet. So
Yeah.
check it out. It's on my YouTube and also on Castbox. So have fun with that. That's all for me.
Reese, you want to go next?
What is it, buddy?
Maybe if I can unmute. Hello everybody. You can follow me at Read Pieces on Twitter. I don't do much except maybe share and retweet stuff. Mostly art. Just a bunch of different artists. Most of them from this group and a lot of from others.
He did so many sad arts for Unwritten.
I'm
and
getting
it's not-
ready to share those on in the art section on Discord and on Twitter. So look forward to that. Spoilers for episode 6 of Unwritten. So if you haven't
For
watched
the
that,
Nortoning.
Yeah.
if you haven't watched that, watch that before you see the animations I made. So that's it.
I'm keen to see these animations now.
Bad.
Bob, you're up next.
Hey, hi, Worldwide Sentai. This is Bob Scary VOA coming at you live from where are we? The grid?
The
Are
grid.
we in
No, not in the
Cuba?
Cyberspace.
No, you're in the virtual
No,
world.
we're not
In the
in
virtual world. Coming at you
Yes.
live from the virtual world. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and a slew of other places by my handle, BobScaryVOA. You can also go to BobScaryVOA.com to listen to my demos because, yes, VOA stands for Voice Over Artist. So hire me to do sounds with my mouthpiece or something. I also am starting to get into the whole game dev thing, not unlike a lot of these people here. You can find Niche as well as Project Henshin Heroes Volume 1 Prisma Paladins over on Itch.io. So go look those up if you want to play some D6, big fun RP, very low rule crunchiness kinds of games. Go follow all these people. They're all really good.
I'll try to be quick because my dog is being a whiny bastard demanding french fries.
Is that the one staring over your shoulder, you mean?
No, the one underneath the camera. Yeah,
Remember me, father.
he's literally down here doing this, just going. Yeah. So, we finally have all of our. Can you fucking not? I'm talking. We finally have all of our Baltimore by Night, our Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition campaign videos up online. They're on the YouTube channel Crow and Chimera with an ampersand, but it should show up either way. And I'm gonna put a linky in the chat.
He's watching. It is so fun.
It's so fun. I know it's a lot. It picks up around episode 4 if you want to skip forward some.
Please.
Episode 7 is terrifying. And
Yeah.
we're in so much danger. We're in so much danger.
We're gonna
Yeah.
die tomorrow.
Probably.
Heckin
maybe
says
not.
you.
Maybe not.
Kevin
Probably.
said get your backup characters ready. What are you talking about?
Okay, in his
Just because you can
defense,
Diablerize a lot of you. It's fine.
he
Always a
said
good idea, though.
just to be safe. I don't think you'll need it, but just to be safe. But yeah,
I have a backup character for sure.
Have a backup for
follow
your backup.
follow that. Also, I am on the DMs Guild for a product called Crook and Wands and another one called Birds of Prey. They're cool. They're 5th edition, and I'm gonna mute now because my dog's an asshole.
Okay, I guess I think I'm the last one. So
Yeah, you're
thank you
closing this
everyone
out.
thank you everyone for watching. I host a bajillion games on here. If you want to see the schedule, if you're watching on Twitch, just look at the schedule on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, you're seeing this a week after it airs on Twitch. So if you want to join us in the conversation and give people inspiration and advantages and stuff, then you should join us during our normal schedules. But otherwise, thank you for watching. And we'll see you all in 2 weeks in February.
Oh my god, it's almost February.
Bye.
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 Sorry.
Good job.